Everyone, we are here.
Are we? Are we here?
I had a really good weekend, so I didn't want to be here today, but I'm here.
You're like, it was a really good weekend.
Really good weekend.
That's cool. Yeah, we were pretty much working most of the time on different things. So, to anyone that's watching already or watching this on YouTube,
Yes.
there's still people trickling in.
We're waiting.
But got some big news. Got a big, I got an official paper with a lot of words on them, and you guys are going to be excited.
It's a little intimidating how much writing.
It's a lot. It's a lot of
A
words.
lot of words.
Very wordy. Hello. Hello. We like
big words.
And we cannot lie. Sorry, it does. You can't. Yeah, gotta have the lyric popping in your head. Oh, actually, I mean, you probably don't. That's before your time.
Yeah, I'm actually 21.
You are not 21.
No, but no one needs to know.
Oh, she just turned 21.
Just turned 21.
Yeah.
Evening. Okay. How late? Yes, I just turned 21.
She's not 21.
Only 21.
She's not 21.
Plus a couple more years. 21 plus a few years.
Vito King, welcome. So I've got some big news that I'm gonna get to, and you guys are either gonna love us or hate us. I think love us. But before we get into that, I want to allow more people to kind of percolate in. And so I wanted to just quickly talk about, if you're looking at things right now, Polygon is kicking ass. The Ethereum. I mentioned last week, hey, that big merge thing, I think it was last Monday. I said, hey, this merge thing with Ethereum, there's going to be a bump. I was not lying to you. They are up 30%. Stream not playing.
Stream was playing up for a moment.
Was playing up, like catching up, Kitson, or so is it caught up now? How would they know? If it is caught up now, just okay. So good for you. It might depend on where you're watching from, but it looks like you guys are all coming in from Twitch. So I know. So okay, if it's good, it's good. But yeah, Ethereum is doing pretty good. It's gonna go up a little more, I believe. So here's the thing. I don't know if this is the end of the bear market, and but with that said, it's kind of like this weird zone where there's some big things happening. If it takes us, there's going to be more negative news, so they're going to keep trying to push us into this bear market. But crypto doesn't want to go down. It's already like people are excited, and the other options other than crypto are kind of shittier. So I would, I'm optimistic about crypto as a whole, in the sense that with all of their options being shittier, like people are anticipating house prices to drop, cars are getting repoed.
That was going to be one of my
recession,
questions.
Inflation, dollars, with the dollar's decline, stock market, being hammered. It leaves crypto as a hey, the crypto is actually doing pretty good compared to the rest. It's also, I love that it's fast. It's new. It's fast. People still don't understand it yet. There's still a huge thing, but I've got people that are reaching out to me. They want to invest in Anubit. They're waiting for the buy button. They don't want to. They don't. Some of them are like, hey, can I come into your office, and can you just can we go through some of those shitty Transact site and MoonPay, and can I get in other ways to try to I just want Anubit now. They just want in, because they're losing their ass in other things right now. So it's something that crypto's in a unique position. So we could pull out of this whole crypto winter bullshit thing for very quickly. With that said, whether it's good for the industry or bad for the industry is a little matter of perspective. Maybe the people have been wiped out that should be wiped out, and everyone that survived up to this point deserves to move on to web 4.0. But we'll see. I do expect when as Ethereum merges, I expect it's going to be making a lot of positive headlines, and until it's announced that nothing is like really improved with Ethereum, it's going to be a lot of positivity. So expect price to go up. But we'll keep an eye on it. I mean, we'll keep an eye. Last week I said, hey, this merge thing's big. Ethereum, I still don't like. The fees are still high. There's still a lot of negatives with it, but it is the largest by volume. It's huge as far as Bitcoin's pretty much just Bitcoin, and Ethereum has a lot of tokens, a lot of MFTs. It represents a lot of wealth or stored wealth. So with that said, I think there's enough viewers. We got a number of people in, so if everyone's all synced up, I'm going to go over some big news. So you guys know we've announced up to this point that we're putting out the GACN, or what we had initially dubbed the buy button. But
yes. And
we've been secretly working on something on the back end, and it's one of those things where we're like, we want to kind of, now that we're about, we think, a week away, and I think we're going to sync it up with the buy button, just do them both wham bam. We have some really exciting stuff.
At first it's like, holy crap, has this ever been done? And it's scary but exciting. I think it's just scary because it's a lot of work, and it's like, but we know we can do it. I feel like the team has been working day and night, literally day and night. Omar doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. I mean, do you ever sleep? No.
I mean, I did get 6 hours last night. I feel really good. Omar's been working his tail off. I've been working. Tanya's working. Adrian's working.
Everyone's working right now.
Everyone is killing it. So here it goes.
He is a robot. He's a robot.
Yeah, Omar's... We're not sure.
Oh,
he
no.
could be a Terminator. He could be a Terminator, but he's been reprogrammed to just code. Yeah. And he's amazing.
That's why he does like that.
He's standing right in the doorway.
Yeah, he's
now,
standing right at us. He's giving us the crazy eyes.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Get out of here! So he took off. We usually have him shackled to his desk. Okay. So I'm just going to announce this. We are now. All right, you guys are going to have questions, and as I'm reading this, there, if Angelina sees any question that is worthy of stoppage, I will stop. I don't want to just read the whole thing because it's a lot to digest, and it's like 2 pages. It will be posted, or a version of this will be posted on our website to talk. It is big. It is big. I just want to condition you. This is huge, and it's like, brace yourselves. Okay.
They're like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Hurry
Okay.
Up.
We're excited to announce. If I can pronounce that. Announce that we will be launching a major upgrade to Anubit coin. I'm going to go over why this is huge, and necessary. Like at this time, within the next week, this will be coming out. First and foremost, we'll be airdropping the exact same amount of your upgraded coin directly into your respective wallets. The amount of Anubit coin will match to the 18th decimal point. All PancakeSwap liquidity is transferring over. Last but not least, the current price will be matched to the penny. Now let's talk about why we're choosing to launch this upgrade at this time. Quite simply, the holder count is expected to grow tremendously in the months ahead. Our goal is to minimize the number of parties impacted. We need this upgrade to happen now before the upcoming Get Anubit Coin Now button, which allows U.S. residents to purchase Anubit directly from our website. Most of you guys already know that, but for anyone watching new, this upgrade also needs to be done before we get listed on any major exchanges. As such, previous challenges and delays and approval from sites like CMC or CoinGecko can be viewed as blessings in disguise. We have several amazing holders who now will soon assist to get Anubit listed on platforms and exchanges by helping process the plethora of tedious forms. To make this easier on them, Anubit will not pre-mint all 100 million tokens like before, but instead will mint them a little bit over time. We're still going to have a max supply. It's still capped. We're not doing that infinite crap. It's still fixed supply. It's just we're not going to have like a full, all of them instantly minted. This will lower the reported market cap, but should make the liquidity look better as a percentage of the market cap. That's really fundamental. We're finding that's a huge thing. It makes our market cap much higher than the actual circulating supply should be. And a lot of these sites, I just think they don't understand fully diluted versus market cap and circulating supply versus total supply and max supply. I think it's just ignorance in the industry. They don't, but that is a huge thing that's kind of like a thorn in our heel, because it looks like we have low liquidity for our market cap, whereas we have actually decent liquidity for a real market cap. It's just being misreported on these sites. Let me get back to it. We know this is holding us back on being approved by some big sites. By the way, we went ahead and purchased Anubit.com, which was not cheap, but makes finding us even easier. So we now have Anubit.com and AnubitCoin.com. So that's happened as well. They're still going to be like, they're going to do forwarding. I think we're going to try to push everything just to Anubit.com. But when you go to AnubitCoin.com, it'll forward onto that. Switching over is still in the process. Obviously, now that you guys are hearing this, you're like, oh crap, they're doing a lot of work on the back end. Yeah. So much more than you guys even know about. So let's get into the why this is happening. Why is this necessary? Now that I've kind of answered as to the timing. Short answer is for the upcoming ecosystem. The Get a Anubit Coin Now or GCN button is only the first step of the ecosystem, and functional demand and blockchain costs will only increase moving forward. With this upgrade, the team is including a score of new and efficient functions within the token smart contract. We're embedding them right in. So the purpose of these functions vary, but mostly focus, heavy focus on increasing speed and security, right? While lowering all cost and fees. So that is the number one reason, bar none, we're doing this. Is we're going to do it because it's going to make everyone's life better. So as the token's utility, you guys know what we're planning with the utility. As that grows, the benefit of these changes will be tremendously amplified for everybody. So I'm going to get into the changes now. So now that you got kind of that, and you're going to chew on that for a moment, I'm going to go over kind of like a change log of what's upcoming, and so that you guys can see what we're doing. Most of it, I don't list every little thing they're doing. They're doing a lot of little changes in the token contract to make things a little more efficient. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. And now that we've been launched for a week, we're like, oh, if we'd just written it this way, it would have saved everybody a ton of coin. So they're doing that now before we put this button out, before we blow up, before we onboard the merchants. We have to do this now, guys. So let me get to the changes. We're doubling down on the vision of a complete ecosystem where Anubit is a unit of trade. With that in mind, the blow changes will make Anubit extremely competitive. We've been dying to like tell you guys, but it's like, how do we tell you guys? I gotta get it cleared, to legal, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So with that in mind, the blow changes will make Anubit extremely competitive with ecosystem in mind. Okay, the buy fee. Now you talk about being special. It was only 1%. We're lowering the buy fee to 0%. Yeah. To 0%. 0% buy fee. Nada. Zero. Zero?
Zero.
Zero, okay.
That means zero in Spanish.
Okay. the buy fee is great. Anything that encourages people to buy without having a fee associated tells them that we want them to be a holder, right? It makes it easy for people to be a holder. Being a holder essentially takes coins out of the market. We're doing that. It's not essential for the ecosystem way we're building it. The ecosystem is mainly geared towards sell fees. So buy fees for in the ecosystem don't really play a vital role. It's mainly people swapping in through standard through the exchanges, but it won't play a factor in our ecosystem. So the sell fee, we are lowering the sell fee, and this was hotly debated. You have no idea, from 2% to 1%. So basically, both fees are being lowered effectively by 1%. We did this because we want when you're using it as a means of trade with credit cards, or we want to be competitive to all other options. And by lowering it 1%, we are gearing this for heavy transaction volumes, with only sniping 1% off as it flows through the upcoming ecosystem. And let me just tell you, that ecosystem is going to grow way faster than I was even anticipating. It is going to be taking off. Yeah, I wore a collar, and I'm not wearing shorts. So yeah,
you're not.
No, yeah, I'm in pants. I wear pants like half the week. It's been stupid hot, to be honest. I know Europe, if you're in Europe or anything like that watching now, it's been stupid hot. So, okay. So buy fee and sell fee both go down by 1% to a 0 and 1 respectively. Developer fees, what we keep. The developer fees are being lowered. Our percentage of the fees are being lowered from 30 down to 20. So we're offsetting by 10% on our developer fees. We're taking it down to 20. I still think we're a little greedy, but we do work hard, so we deserve a little pay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So here's the other thing. While our holders reward is one of the absolute best in crypto, bar none. I know it's the best. We are the most honest, fair. It is phenomenal. We wanted to take this opportunity because it's only going to knock once to make it make it better.
That's a big change.
So we are upping the holders reward, increasing it from 10 up to 15%. So holders reward for you guys is going up by a relative 50%, better than it was. So we are upping that. That's kind of. We're pretty. That was something that was actually easy. We wanted to do sell everything I own.
Everything I own.
Don't sell everything you own, but yeah, we wanted to do that for you guys. Okay, and we have a new coin feature that we are introducing. We're calling it Holders Bounty. Okay, this was a little bit of work. This has been hard to do. With the new upgraded Anubit, 5% of all fees will be going into a pool every day. Any holder has a chance to be selected by the coin contract itself to receive the holder's bounty. The pool grows daily until a holder is selected to receive the bounty. So it's going to grow. If there's no winner, it rolls over.
Yep.
The holder's bounty is going to be something that is very alluring. People are gonna. I know you guys are gonna like it. I like it. I'm like.
I think it's pretty fucking
that's
cool,
pretty
to
badass.
be honest.
Okay, so I have some details to go over with it. So so 5% of all fees that are collected are pooled every day, and every day there's a chance that there's a winner. We're still working out the percent chance. I think they're doing like 20% chance each day that someone wins. But as you know, with statistics, that means that it could go quite a while without anyone winning, and we may adjust that. But holders bounty details. Holders bounty is not shared or split amongst multiple holders. Only one per. Bounty automatically deposits into holder's wallet. So you don't need to do anything to claim it. It's going to automatically dump in. Minimum quantity of tokens to be eligible to participate is 0.01 Anubit. I know you guys are thinking like, why not multiple? Why not 10? Or because I'm going to tell you guys right now, with the price that our coin is going to be worth, we didn't want to put it.
You just find a lot.
No comment on that. No comment on that. But with the price of the token, we didn't, if the token's worth, $10,000, we didn't want anyone to have to put in, so much in order to participate. And we are engineering that threshold to be appropriate to the price. So we may play with that. I'm giving you guys early, basically, so we're testing, like we've been working on the buy now, the ID verification, making sure that's dialed in. We've been working on payment processing, all the ACH, all that stuff, as well as the testing some of these new features. So let me go over it. More tokens increase the odds of being selected proportionally. So the more you have, the higher your odds. And it is straight up proportional. So while a 0.01 might get your foot in the door or a little toe in the door, those that have significantly more, their odds are way more in their favor. So no minimum hold duration to participate. You don't need to have it for any time. That means that we're going to show on the website what the holder's bounty is at. As far as number of Anubits, we'll reflect it in both Anubits and price. And that way, it's kind of like people are going to want to buy in, and it's not called a lottery. Team and locked wallets will not be part of the participation. So any team or locked wallets, they're not even in the contest. So each bounty receiver's wallet will be posted to anubit.com for marketing, and a holder can be selected to receive the holder's bounty multiple times. There's no cooldown period. So
if someone wants to
they can win twice back to back.
Oh, that was literally my question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Fred. It's not the same without Fred. So Fred, you missed a lot. So as always, the team stands 100% behind Anubit. We are right there in it. We'll be available on all social media platforms to answer questions. We hope you share our vision of a bright future for Anubit, which is made that much brighter due to this necessary upgrade. We thank you all for your dedication and trust. Without it, none of this would be possible. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, please tell us.
You're like, okay, I see why they're having sleepless nights.
Send us a message and let us know.
This was something that we just were chomping at the bit. It's been going on in the back end for a while. We realized early on with the ecosystem, everything hindsight is 2020, where you have perfect vision looking backwards, and we were like, okay.
This was the most exciting 23 minutes.
Yeah, it's been ours too. But yeah, if we knew what we knew now when we first launched, we would have obviously instituted. Well, the holder's bounty was just a wish list thing. That's been on our bucket list. Like, we wanted to do something like that. There's no bracket. It does it straight proportional. So it is. It does simple math, straight proportionality of odds. It doesn't put you in a bracket, like if you're the lowest option. It is calculating. If you can picture like a little way, each way gives you so much chance. If you probably don't know what way is, but it's the smallest quantity basically, or it's a really small quantity of a coin. So this is going to be big. Yes, it's going to be big. It's the biggest thing we've done so far, and we are doing right now the biggest things we've ever done. The GACN involves so much of what's critical to the industry, because you have to do the ID verification, the money laundering. You have to be in compliance. We have an intermediate payment processor. We had to open up a new company to do that. It's been absolutely. This has been taxing us really, really heavily on being perfect. So sounds great. Could you just explain the whole airdropping part you mentioned at the moment is going to be recognized as a... So yes, we had two options basically. We could have gone right over the top of the existing, or we could airdrop a new, and there was pros and cons to both. And so yeah, we are delaying the GACN to either Friday or Monday, depending on they're having a stupid nonce issue right now. That's a technical thing, but with transaction batching, they have to make sure that there is failure sometimes on the blockchain, and they're having to batch those and process those, and they're troubleshooting that, and it's been plaguing them over the weekend because it can go like 1,000. They do tests where like 1,000 transactions, and then you have an error coming up, and it's really hard. It's very small right now, but they have to chase it down. It's going to be BNB. We're not moving chains. We're keeping it exactly where it is. I'm happy as a company. Binance has some weak links. As a blockchain, they're solid. We're staying right where we're at for now. I've told you guys this before. We have no qualms if Binance mistreats us or their fees go up or things like that. Packing up our bags, moving over blockchain, airdropping everyone, changing our contract address and moving forward. We're pretty nimble in that regards. We're not going to. I'm not married like to anybody in that sense. Our loyalty is with you guys and doing what's right by you. So, and the pros and cons between airdropping or just launching it right over the existing contract versus doing a new contract address. The pros for doing a new contract address, especially when it comes to like CoinMarketCap and these other things. We are effectively going to have a new coin. We have a new, so it's a new coin address for a contract address. We have a new website, new email addresses, new all of that.
New logo.
We have a new logo. So the upgrade for them is, for you guys, it's going to be like just kind of seamless. For them, it'll be kind of like we're coming in from new. And we are not going to carry any of the baggage. There's no pain. Could you just go back into the airdropping? When will that take place? So what we will be doing is, as soon as it gets out of testing this week, we will be minting and airdropping tokens for the upgrade. Those tokens will sit there in a locked state until we are ready with. Well, actually, we won't airdrop until we hit pause on the existing one. It's going to take, to swap everything over, it literally is going to take 10 to 20 minutes. Yeah. It's a very quick process. We have it dialed in 10 to 20 minutes. So you'll see that. You'll see the token address update on our website. You'll import it into your MetaMask or Trust Wallet or where it is so you can see it, and you'll be absolutely up and running. So we have in our in-house tests, it's taking 20 minutes right now to swap. So very quickly you'll see that so we have to basically freeze it at that moment, which will tell us who has how much. We use our API to import everything and airdrop it over, and the proper quantities, and the liquidity is going to all transfer over and reset the price exactly where it was when we made the transition. So there won't be a single difference in the number of coins you have to the 18th decimal point. It will be accurate. We don't lose a single drop in that bucket. I know it's all going to be insanely valuable, and the price is going to transfer over directly. So that's all going to happen, and it'll be, when we make this transition, it'll be 20 minutes or less is what we're shooting for. That's what we're doing on our in-house tests. Let's get, so, as you can see, the price has been, It was a slow weekend. We've kind of stopped a lot of any outside marketing for new holders until this happens. I know that sounds kind of silly. Like, why wouldn't you want to? More holders right now creates more work for this transition. So, part of minimizing parties impacted, we kind of put a pause on a lot of marketing. We're trying. The industry is going up right now, and it's kind of like I told you. When B&B goes up, it's a sale. When B&B goes down, it's a little bit of an anchor. It's not the determining factor, but it's either working for you or against you. And so I don't think our coin's gonna dip. I mean, I might be able to run a couple swap and liquefies, things like that, to try to but not to make it better on anyone. Just if we need to do it for business and to keep the liquidity pool balanced, we can do that. But yeah, there's not a lot I can do, man. It's the coin price has been wanting to go up, even though there's been people doing little small sales in here and there. It just won't go down. So unless I want to set the threshold, I have to override to Lola and like basically tell her no, go insane, and I don't want to do that. She's got it happy where she's at. So the AI is going to work very similar on a functional standpoint, but it will have a little more control over. It'll control mint and swap. So she'll decide how much she mints, and that's going to be pretty much on par. You guys won't see any major difference functionally. It'll just be, instead of doing a swap into the pool to maintain price at a ratio, it'll be doing a mint then swap. And because you'll see there won't be a big pile of coin sitting in our master wallet. It'll just be it'll be basically created on the fly.
How does the new address impact on holders? Will we have to add it on our wallets again?
Yeah, you will.
Question.
Yeah, so you're going to have to go in to the your MetaMask, go and import token, and paste the new wallet address. It'll recognize. There's going to be a slightly different 3-letter. We're taking the symbol from 4 letters or 3 letters. We're taking the coin out of the name. These are things that totally aren't necessary. And so it'll pop up right there, and you'll see whatever you have at the time that we make the transition. The new total will be right in there. So what you will be getting is slightly more holders reward, as well as participation in the holders bounty, where it's not a lottery. But it functions in a way that is
we don't use that word.
It functions in a way that is familiar. It's not us doing it. It's 100% performed within the smart contract. And the only thing that we're going to have the ability to change, I believe, to make a call into it, is if we want to update the odds of winning. If winners are happening too infrequently or too frequently, we can kind of play with that threshold a little bit, where we can cue it up to say, okay, yeah, this is. But at that point, I'm like, if it's gone too long, it's going to be a huge carrot for people to buy into the coin. So our holder count might jump up if it's been like. But we are planning on using it as not a marketing gimmick, but legit marketing, so that we can advertise, on Twitter, hey, our holders reward is up to this, or our holders bounty is up to this much. Get in now for your chance to win. So yeah, we're planning on leveraging that to the coin success. And it also, I love the idea that we can, I want to make people millionaires, and so that's a really fun way to do it. So any other questions in there? Still, no, it won't be considered a security. No. That was why, to announce whether we included that feature, had to go through a lot of legal stuff to make sure that it wasn't going to put us in a bind down the road where we're like, regulated in a way, whether it's considered lottery or gambling or things like that. Yeah, no, we're good. That was definitely what was holding things up. So Any other questions? Now's a great time. We will be available in Telegram and all the other stuff. I may have missed earlier in the video. When can we expect the change to happen? So I can only give soft deadlines. I know
Yes.
that we were initially shooting to launch the GACN. We are delaying. They're having some technical issues. These are basically going to launch almost like one after the other. The first thing that will happen is a pause on the existing. 20 minutes later, everyone will get airdropped. The website will refresh with the new token address. You can import to your MetaMask. After that's done, the GACN button will be published to the website so that people can start buying directly from the website. You will have to make an account on our website. You do have to verify your ID. It is only for U.S. residents out the gate. We will be expanding to other territories. I'm talking about the GACN. So it will only be for U.S. residents out the gate. I apologize to everyone internationally. I know we got international people from all over the world. We have to take baby steps on that front, but that will be happening to more locations as fast as we can. So they'll be able to purchase right there, and when they purchase their Anubits, they will not have to do any nonsense with buying BNB and swapping. It'll go straight into their wallet. It does come out of the exchange. It will not be coming from our Lola. It won't be coming from Lola, and it will not be coming from a master wallet or anything like that. It is pushed through the liquidity pool, which will have a positive price impact for everyone that purchases, even from our website. So we aren't doing any kind of backdoor, buy off the grid thing. It actually is flowing straight through that, which all of you who are participants right now in PancakeSwap and Liquidity Pool are really going to like that, because it's going to, we're doing it the right way that has a positive price impact, not any backdoor deals. Maybe stupid questions, but could anyone out with the U.S. using it's not an IP restriction, Vito. It is it's part of our KYC or ID verification. Right now with our payment processing, we're only able to properly verify IDs out of the U.S. So it's having a U.S. Driver's license or passport. It is not something you can just use a VPN. Otherwise, it'd be like, hey, just use a VPN. No, that won't work. I'm sorry. You'll have to go through what other methods you have to buy BNB and do swap on Pancake. That's just the way it is. But I can tell you that that's a huge priority that will be happening as soon as they're done with this. This is obviously, you guys understand how big this is for us. But yeah, no, I appreciate. Thank you for the support to everyone that is. We are up for it. So right now, if you guys are our holders, right? So if you have questions or concerns, or you're like, hey, don't do that, or reconsider this, I'm not saying we would 100% listen at all, but I am saying that we are listening. You guys,
Feedback is always welcomed.
Feedback's welcome. If you guys are like, oh, don't go, because I can tell you the most hotly debated thing internally that I really, really fought for is the 1% selfie. And that's something in here they wanted to keep it at 2%. I wanted to lower it to 1% because our end goal is the ecosystem. That is going to be what changes us from any other coin on the market. And in order to focus on that, I wanted to have it competitive against any other payment type on the planet. And a 1% for me is a big difference between that and a 2%. And we're going for volume. You seem motivated, struggling 10 years. Yeah. I'm exhausted and I'm excited. I'm excited that I get to fill you guys in as early as we can and to get clearance. Obviously, we're hopefully one of the most open teams about our plans and what we're doing. Thanks, Gibbon. We try to be open and honest and just let everyone know what's going on and transparent. And so it's something that is important for us. So being able to tell you guys, I think we're a week out, because we don't get, this is like not a second chance, because yeah, we're beating 99. How sad is that? He says, to show your face, you're already beating 99%. This isn't a second chance for us on the coin. The coin works fantastically. We're super happy, but it is we want to take this opportunity now that we've really honed in what's going to make us go to the next level. This is our opportunity to knock it out of the park and make sure that we're positioned for the next several years. And anything we do after this, I expect our holder count is going to explode. Anything we do after this is amplified immensely. Right now we're a relatively small but tight-knit community, which I freaking love. And so it's something that it's like, okay, I don't want to kick the can down the road. Let's bite the bullet, make these now, and kind of pave our way for growth in the future. Please start over from the 25-minute marker. Now I see the denied. Thank you. Only reason I was there on day one. But yeah, we're really appreciative for you guys. If there's any things, I don't want to call it negative, but if there's any suggestions, because all suggestions are for us are positive. Yeah. Even if it's, hey, don't do this, or can you go a little further? Have you considered this? Now's the time to do it. All I can say is we aren't trying to throw in the kitchen sink, but all suggestions are on the table. If there's something that we're blind to because we're too close to the project, and there's something that you guys want to suggest, let's create this in the image. I can tell you that we're testing right now. Things are working fantastically on the coin code. Everything's looking, they've done the enhancements, they've done improvements in every little micro way that really adds up. And when you get into we use a BP20 standard with Binance. It's basically a sister contract to what the standard is on Ethereum with the ERC20. And there's some really interesting ways, like you can write the same kind of function in multiple ways, and depending on how you do things, the efficiency changes. And so you don't really know until it's like you got to drive a car down the freeway to figure out if it's a nice ride or not. And some of the stuff you can only learn really in hindsight, or people that do perpetual projects, I suppose they learn. But for us, we're like looking back, we're like, oh, I would have done that knowing what I know now. So now we're going to do it.
You need a jingle.
Oh,
I'll work on it.
We have we have an artist. We have an artist that's doing songs for us. So we have a new logo we're launching. Yes. The new logo is sick. You're going to see our shirts with the new logo. It is disgusting. We're very happy with it. Our NFT guy is a 3D animated character. It's ready to drop into a video game. It's going to have our new logo, and it's going to be glowing on the chest as soon as...
You can't give out all the details. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So we're very excited about that. He's a badass. That's all coming out. We have the new website that's they've been working now. You can see that the website's going to be refreshed. Everything I went over is going to have a version of it talking a little bit. The tenses change from present to past or future, whatever. But it'll have everything I covered. So with contract address, it's going to have how to import the new token. It'll have the new symbols, the names virtually the same, going from new Bitcoin down to a new bit. So all that's in it. And yeah, we do have intro video that I think that since they're doing a logo, they put the pause on it because they're doing a new logo. And then we have original Anubit songs that are being produced right now for beats. So a lot of stuff going on, more than I can even talk about.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're pretty excited about everything upcoming. So the little pyramid over my head.
It's gonna be gone.
Yeah, it's kind of still pyramidish.
Yeah, but it's cooler.
Yeah, it is way cooler.
It's way cooler.
So, but yeah, if you guys have suggestions in Telegram, you can send them right in there and put your thoughts out there. If you think we're going too far with some of the fees, if you hate a feature, love a feature, if you want a feature I didn't mention, then you're like, why don't you guys have this? Say it. I'm not saying we can do, or, but if you're wondering if we listen to you guys, 1,000%.
We do.
This is, I don't want to just design something for myself, although obviously I tend to make stuff. If I'm going to design, and I do a lot of designing, if I'm going to design, if I don't like it, I don't really want to design it. Like, why would I want to design something I wouldn't even use? So, or that doesn't interest me. But with that said, I'm not every person, and sometimes I'm a get off my lawn type guy. Like, just every year I get closer to an old curmudgeon that's just grumpy, and so
I think that's a boomer.
Yeah, a boomer, when I'm like just sitting there and I'm like bah humbug, but I'm still like, I'm not there yet. So anyhow, we do want to play a little trivia.
Yes.
So I'm not sure, did you even choose which one?
Yes, I did. I really like this one.
Oh, that one's too easy.
Really? Maybe I'm just a little slow. Let's choose something else then. Okay, so...
No, I mean, that one's not bad. I just think they're going to nail that in like 2 seconds flat.
Okay, so
is there any that are... This has been the very hard. This is an interesting one.
See, I didn't even know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was something else.
This is a good one too. That's really hard.
So we're looking for hard ones, you guys.
Okay, so.
Okay. So
hey, let's do this one because that's relevant to right now.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that one.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right. So, are you guys
type
ready?
Type in R if you are
ready.
Fred's there. Fred's like,
He's
gotta
like,
win.
I'm going to win. He has his like phone, his iPad, laptop all next to him for Google purposes.
I feel like it's gonna be someone who's already won before because they're like, they've got this shit on lock. But I'm wondering if they're the type that there's two types. There's the type that'd be like, I've already won. I'm gonna type this answer really slow. And there's the types that are like screw that. I'm gonna get me mine. So and I don't judge Ben Rebel.
We can't.
Look at that!
Oh,
look at
my
that hate!
Goodness.
Look at that hate. Rebel. I want you to win just because of it.
You got some haters at least.
Yeah, you're building up some haters. Look, Red Rebel. Oh. Dang. So all right. You know what? If he wins, if there's a close second, I will give half value. This one, we're gonna do. Should we double? It's a hard one. We're gonna double it. We're gonna go up to 4.
Oh, okay.
4 and 2.
He said 4.
So if the second one is nipping at the heels, if there's like no close second, then we're not gonna do a second one. Because, so all right. The question is.
All right, you guys. Are you guys ready? They've been ready. So the question is, which blockchain introduced smart contracts? Go. Takes about 10 seconds to Google it.
Well, I wonder, like, especially, we're
Flips table. He already got it.
Oh.
I'm about to flip this table right now. You know what?
That's it. But if they can't spell it right, do they really win? Because one letter off, you have to spell the whole thing.
You have to spell the whole thing.
No one spelled the whole thing yet. I see all these shortcuts.
Oh my gosh.
No, you gotta spell it. Yeah. Wait, is that the right spelling?
Wait.
Is that the right
I
spelling?
don't even have my glasses on.
Hold on. Do we have a new winner? Let me double check here. Do you have a phone on you?
No, I don't have my phone on me.
I'm moving light boxes. Hold on.
One second.
We're
We're having
verifying.
some difficulties right now with spelling. Obviously, English wasn't our first language. Clearly.
All right.
Let's see.
Scroll up now. Let's see here.
They connect.
Okay, we've got the first actual full spelling, Climbers Mexa 2022 Ethereum winner, followed by Alan, winner. Everyone else, you may have known the answer, but you took the lazy route and didn't type it out. Couldn't even type the words. 3 letters? That's it? 3 letters? So, lesson learned. If you're going to answer, I'll call second place.
Google.
Yeah, Alan, you got second. Is that Tanya? 000? Is
that Tanya?
Get out of here, Tanya.
Wait, did she go get coffee?
She's probably typing it from her phone. She's wanting coin. No, you're not getting it. You work here. You can't get that. BitConnect. Really, Fred? Screw Google. Too easy. Congratulations. Hey, we received 100 messages. Should be a third
Tanya
crisis
spelled
time. Should be
wrong 3 times.
All right, hold on. Was there a third? Was there a close third? So I've got. Hold on. I've got Climate, Alan, and nope, Red spelled it wrong. See, that's how I spelt it. I was wrong too. Vito with the typos. Vito would be third if we did a third. All right. Vito, it took too long there, and you botched the spelling again. Tanya spelt it wrong 3 times. So, as usual, Climbers won, and then Alan, you are second. I'm going to go ahead and give up 2 of them. So 4 to Climbers and 2 to Alan. Send me your wallet address. It could be send it in Telegram. Do it in a DM. Third should be 10. You lost your mind. Cheers.
Well, congratulations, guys. That was
Welcome
fun.
to Mexicali. First the worst, second the best.
I have family in Mexicali. It's Mexicali, not Mexicali. It's Mexicali.
I'm sorry, Mexicali?
Oh my god.
See, I speak gringo.
You guys should hear how he says my last name. It's horrible. But
is it the one that isn't it shoes?
It's not. It's okay. It's okay. I love my last name.
Angelina Shoes.
Yeah.
How many pairs of shoes? ¿Cuántos shoes?
That's something we won't chat about. Yes, it is Zapata. See? Someone knows how to actually spell it too.
Yep.
Not even my bosses know how to spell my name or say my last name.
Wait, is Mexicali in Baja California?
Yeah, it's right next to TJ. Calexico and then Tijuana. Okay. And then, Mexicali and then Tijuana.
Decent of Red Rebel. The Red Rebel hate is like very thorough. Like, Red Rebel's great.
At least he has haters. It's nice to have a couple haters.
Yeah, not bad. Send your wallet address and confirm in there, and I do just a quick vet in Telegram, and I will get 4 and 2 respectively. I appreciate everything today, guys. Any feedback you give on the upcoming upgrade is time sensitive. So if you want to interject, if you want to have feedback, now is the time, and we are listening. Mm-hmm. But that window will close quickly. We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
Wish us the productive rest of the day. Maybe we can eat something today eventually.
Yeah, we haven't had lunch.
Yeah, so. No food until we have victories. That's the way it works. So the
but
beatings will commence until morale improves.
Oh. All right, I gotta go. Bye, you guys.
Bye.